Welcome to this week's Technology Thursday with C&B Operations. I'm Jeff Buick, and today we want to talk about documentation and just really how easy it is to set it up in your Greenstar display. Now, in any farming operation, you can't manage what you can't measure, and that really starts off with documentation. As you move throughout the field, it records things like varieties that you planted, products that you apply to the field, crop care, fertilizer, chemicals, insecticides, different things like that. And then following it up with harvest. If you track the varieties that you plant in the spring, the combine will automatically change the varieties on the display in the fall. So when you put it into the John Deere Operations Center, you can take a look at advanced analytics on how each variety performed, on each soil type, on every acre in your operation. So let's hop into the Gen 4 display for an example of how to quickly set up documentation. Setting up documentation on your Gen 4 display is quick and easy. In the bottom left-hand corner, we're going to go to the Setup button. And here we need to fill out client, farm, and field information. So if you don't have anything listed in there, everything's tracked by the field name. So we have client, farm, and then field. And then we hit OK. From there, we have our equipment that's listed. So here we've got an 8360R pulling the 875, and then it shows what we're doing. So here we've got listed that we're harvesting. From there, we choose our crop. So here we can choose corn or soybeans or even where the sweet corn was planted. And then we can also choose a variety. So you can list the different varieties that you may be planting out in your field, and it'll track that here. Now when you set up what you're doing, that is going to be found in the machine profiles. So first we want to make sure that our offsets are set up. On newer John Deere equipment, this will pre-populate. But in the implement here, this is where we set what our documentation is. And so here under operation, we've said that we're harvesting. For planting, we can come in here and choose a lot of different things: track baling, forage harvesting, mowing, planting, product application, swathing, tillage, and so on. There's a lot of different applications that we can use here to track what's going on in your operation. So we've got harvesting selected here. We're just going to hit save and hit OK. Again, that's where it shows up here. Then we have the crop type, and we can list the variety. Here we can just put anything in that we want to and hit OK. Now when we go through the field then, the work button down here, we can manually turn that on or off. So in this situation, the implement I'm pulling doesn't have anything on it that will automatically record, such as like a SeedStar controller or a moisture monitor. So if I hit this button, you can see it turns green, and it will start recording as soon as I start moving. If you have a SeedStar controller, the work will automatically turn on and off per the requirements of the implement that you're pulling. This is also true for tillage with things such like TrueSet. So that's where the work is recorded there. When you're recording this information, you can then go in to applications. We can go down and take a look at work totals then. So we can take a look at field totals, time worked, time remaining, how much fuel's been used, how each product is performing in the field. If there's different products out there, we can track all of that information here on work totals. So it gives you that as applied information and allows you to manage even right from the cab how things are going. Again, if you have wireless data transfer through JD-Link Connect hooked to your 2630 or Gen 4 display, this information will send up automatically to the Operations Center, where you then can take a deeper dive into your information. Again, take a look at product performance or input performance by the acre, by the soil type, and dive deeper into managing your operation. So there you have it. Setting up documentation is quick and easy on your Gen 4 display. Again, allowing you to measure what's going on in the field and manage it later on in the John Deere Operations Center. With C&B Operations, I'm Jeff Buick, committed to being your dealer of choice.